guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Osapir. On this channel we talk about yarn life, my life, and design life. In my life we talk about day to day. In yarn life we talk about all things knitting, crochet, and everything in between. And in design life we talk about architecture and everything in between. So welcome. This is another yarn haul. Yay! You know, every knitter and crochet always enjoys yarn hauls because it means more yarn. More yarn means more creation, more projects, and more everything. So the previous video I posted, I had talked about the sweater that I'm gonna make, that I've started making. I even posted the tutorial that I watched and the tutorial I'm gonna use, blah blah blah, and everything that is involved. So I mentioned that the sweater requires 10 colors and I had bought only 4 colors. So the reason why I bought only 4 colors is because I love buying yarn in packs. And at the time I was buying the 4 colors, I wasn't able to get all 10 colors, yeah, monetary wise. So I was only able to get 4 packs. So today I went back and got the remaining 6 packs. Aki Mungejovle, I'm excited about this. You don't know how excited I am. So this is one of the colors, luscious brown. I love it. Let me show you the colors that I already got. So I have this crate of mine that usually holds my yarn, some of my yarn, because there are too many to fit only in this. So I have the olive, the teal, the burnt orange, and the beige. Those are 4 colors. And then now I have this luscious brown. This is also part of I got this today. This is seal. Got it from, okay, this one Chambeke didn't have this specific one. I had the exact color. I needed the exact color, so I got this from Evas Ltd along River Road. And then I have this mint. There's this mint color. I got 5 packs from Chambeke, and then I got this luscious brown from Eva Ltd. So those are my go-to shops, but I usually buy stuff in Chambeke if I don't want to go to downtown or there's nothing else I'm doing in downtown. And I usually buy yarn in Eva's Ltd if I have a lot of businesses happening in downtown. So today I usually plan my day, maligarita nishukisha, blah blah blah. So I like getting the vehicle ya yenye nashukisha na GPO. So from GPO I was also passing by City Market to get some flowers. Let me just show you the flowers that I got. So my 2 vases were empty, so I decided to get roses. Yeah, I got 2 bunches of roses. So I usually get them on wholesale price. So each bunch was 150 shillings. So for 300 you get 40 stems. Yeah, so I got this. I'm going to vase them. So I usually plan my movements. So one natural plan, najua nashuka GPO, I go to City Market, which is just close by. I get my roses. Then I go to Biashara Street, Chambeke, get the yarn. So if Chambeke had this, I would have gotten that and gone straight to tea room, where I was sending the parcel from. I was sending a package to Nakuru, and the vehicle that is taking the package iko tea room. But since Kina Chambeke didn't have this yarn, I had to like go through Koja and then go into River Road, go to Evas Ltd. Thank God they had this yarn, because if they didn't have this yarn, I would have been forced to use the butterfly version of it, which I don't really like because of the texture. I'm not saying this to shade Butterfly or the company that produces Butterfly, but the fact is seal is softer than Butterfly, and since I'm making a garment which is gonna be on somebody's body, I usually go for the softest, which is seal. Yeah, so I went there. Then after that I went straight to tea room, delivered the package, like sent the package kwa the bus, whatever, and then I went and took my matatus back home. So you see, it was like a circle, so I didn't have to go, come back, go, come back. So I usually plan my days like that if I'm going to town, so that I don't, you know, cover too much miles, you know, unnecessary steps and stuff like that. I don't like that. So, and another thing, all through when I was going to Ivas L3D, some driver asked me for a rose. I think he thought I wouldn't give it to him, so I had already crossed, so I pulled the rose and then waited for matatus to pass by, then crossed and gave him the rose. He was super happy. He was super happy. And then who else asked for a rose? I gave 3 people. Yeah. When I came home, nikafika nyumbani, passing by the carpenter's shop, another carpenter was like, "Si unipe maua, I've never been given a rose." I was like, "Oh wow, okay." I took another rose and gave it to him. Because there's no one who has ever given me maua. And then the guy next to him was like, "Pata pesa, so that you get people to buy you flowers." Then I was like, what do you mean by that? Like, only, what do you mean by that? But anyway, so he was so happy. He was so happy, and he held it so like with happy eyes. I loved that. Then I came home, and our watchman, I just asked him, "Have you ever been given a rose, a flower?" Ati no, ati sijaipewa. So I removed one and gave him, and he was so happy. So this just cemented what I've always been saying. Guys, don't assume that men in the society or in the community will refuse flowers if you give them, or they don't like flowers or stuff like that. Give them first, so that if someone tells you, "I don't want flowers," I remember there's someone I knew who used to say, flowers are good on my garden, not on my hands. Flowers on hands are for women. So there are people who have that mindset. But someone who appreciates, because flowers are meant to, you know, bring joy. Like, try give anyone flowers, they'll always smile and be excited and be like, you know, happy. Their eyes will widen and stuff. So try give the men in your life flowers, or just the men in your society. Don't wait for them to die ndo mujaze hapo fresh roses kwa grave. It doesn't really add up. So spend that money now. Yeah, for me, I usually get flowers for the people in my life. Yeah, so, and myself, of course, I always what I say is pour into yourself first before you pour into others. Number 2, treat yourself how you want people to treat you. For example, now I buy myself flowers. I vase my flower, like anytime flowers in a dry on my vases, I go and replenish them. So if anyone comes into my life and they see that I love flowers, number 1, and I usually, you know, nini flowers, they'll have to just match up. So that is my thought. So if you know, like treating yourself to some specific restaurants, like, just treat yourself nicely. Usikue ile style ya you quick to help other people. I was like that last year. I'm saying specifically last year because last year is when I started working and I was receiving some salary. So I always thought of other people first. Like, I received the salary, after I pay my bills, the first thing I think of is other people. I was like, yani, I think this year is when I've really learned to love myself. Of course, I've always been someone who romanticizes life in a certain way. Like, I'd always make myself feel special in very little ways, but I wasn't so much big on treating myself with my own money. You know, like I would mostly run to solve other people's problems with my money rather than just, you know, taking myself out for something and stuff like that. So I think this year is when I started doing that. and it feels so nice, it feels so good, it feels so relieving. Yeah, so of course vitu kama flowers nini, I always bought myself flowers and stuff, but nowadays anytime I go to town now, I'm intentional, get myself something nice, something pretty. So I'll either buy myself flowers or, and squeezy, I don't care at your story. You could have used this money for, no, I am important. You could have used this money for something more important. No, I am also important. I also deserve something nice. I deserve something sweet, something beautiful. So no, I am also important. Yes, the other important thing can also wait, because the other important thing will not be done if I don't exist, if I'm not okay. So I need to ensure I pour into myself as much as possible first before I pour into other people and before I take care of other people. So other people are after. And nowadays I've decided, I guess it's basically life teaching you that you are all you've got. Of course, God has got you, but on this earth, you are all you've got. Because let me tell you something. If your brother were to be put in a room and be told, we can only allow one of you to survive, they will probably choose themselves. It's the hard fact. It's the hard truth. Like, no one will like die for you. It's only Christ who died for you. No one will die for you. So in this, take care of yourself first. Take care of yourself first. If there's any energy that you feel is stressing you, stay away from it. Cut it off in any way you know how. Acha ikae you're rude, you're snobby, or you're bragging and any, but if you don't take care of yourself, it will show. I see my pictures for last year and I'm like, hey, I thought I was the happiest last year, but I wasn't, because I was taking all of me to take care of other people and to please other people, rather than pleasing and taking care of myself. So I've learned, and now yeah, so that is the short Miziki story. So I'm gonna vase my flowers later, but let me continue showing you the yarn that I'm talking about. So I have this yarn. I'll put a picture of the sweater here just to remind you guys the sweater I'm talking about and the sweater I wanna make. And I also wanna do a tutorial on this sweater. Yeah, there's already a tutorial by Gloomy. Yeah, I think I will put her details here so that you can go follow her, subscribe on her page. I've actually never met her, but I like her energy. I like how she speaks in her tutorials. It's very straightforward, and yeah, so follow her, subscribe to her channel, follow her on IG and everything. So yeah, this is the other color that I got. This is a mint color. Then we have this brown. This is the very dark brown. It looks like black, but it's the very dark brown. Yeah, there's this also. And then I have gray. There's this gray. Yeah, there's this gray. And then I have this brown. Yeah, this brown. And then I have mustard. Yay, this is mustard. So these are the, oh my god. Okay, so these are the yarns that I have. There are so many. There's so many. So these are the yarns that I have. Yeah, these are the yarns that I have. So I have 10 packets of yarn. That is 50 balls. Yeah, I have this yarn. So probably this cardigan will take like 2 balls of each color, and then I'll remain with 3 of each, and I'll work magic. So yeah, stay tuned guys. And yeah, subscribe if you have not subscribed. Kindly, kama hauja subscribe, tafadhali subscribe, because we need to hit the 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. We need to hit 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. And then I've also finished the 60 pom-poms. Yeah, I didn't get the mint green. Is it mint green? What green? Not mint green. The other green. So I did black. The client said if I don't get the mint green, I can do black. So I did black. So basically what I want to do is trim them moja moja, sasa pole pole bila pressure, and then pack them and then deliver them probably tomorrow. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you're a subscriber, if you're not a subscriber yet, kindly subscribe. I really appreciate it. And yeah, see ya, bye.